Alright, I got all the hardware over here and there's new parts I think I might need, so new oil lines and stuff. Here's the rubber biscuits. This is all the swing arm stuff right here that we're going to need to put this together. So I'm going to put the swing arm up in there and the tranny up in there. They all go through the frame, so you got to have them all at once. So I'm going to try that. And then the bike's being supported by the lift here into the front, which should allow me access to the back if I need it for the tranny. I don't know if I do. And the next problem is it probably won't clear the oil tank, I bet. Let's see. No, the oil tank sits on top of the frame, so shouldn't be a problem. Sits up on here. This is bent up a little bit. I don't know if that's supposed to be bent up or not. It's a good time to beat the thing with a big hammer flatten if it's not supposed to be curved, but I don't know if it's supposed to be curved or not. Somebody put some kind of a jack under here and bend it? Or is it made that way? I'm not sure why Harley would bend that thing. Can't think of any reason for it. My guess is somebody jacked the bike up on that and bent it up. That'd be my guess. So if we want to straighten it, we can beat it down and see what happens. I'm not sure what the underneath here looks like. Obvious jack points under there, but that doesn't mean it hasn't been jacked up right there, because there's a prime place to do that. Usually you put all this reinforcements in here like this, it's because you don't want it to be bent. There's no real reason for it to be bent, except somebody bent it. It looks like it's sitting up against the oil pan here, which is probably not supposed to be hitting there, because that would make a noise that you can never find. As the suspension's working up and down, it's banging on the damn thing. So, is there any evidence of stuff happening here? I assume it's back through here is where it would be rubbing, but I don't know. I don't know. Me, I think I'd beat it back down a little bit, but I don't think we have any big hammers around here. Yeah, this is about little light duty things about all we got. Need some real mass. Yeah, this looks like about it. Alright, what do we got in a short 2x4? Ooh, we have one. Almost like I knew where to go, huh? Okay, so if we bend that down until it's flat, that'll be a good indicator of what we got, assuming the wood doesn't break in half first, which it probably will. So, let's see, what can we do to slow that process down a little bit? We got these nice new press plates he bought that are waiting to be beat on with a hammer. Those are prime candidates for nailing. Oops. There's an indicator of where we're going. Pretty flat already. Appears to be pretty flat now. Okay, I think that was the right thing to do. So we got our straight edge right here. So now when you push on this thing, it's not rattling back and forth. There we go. You got a cross bend, so it's going like this. So now it's not doing that. That's all we got is that much. Somewhere in here is a high spot. It's pretty flat there. It's not doing it. He does it right over here on this side. So it's a pretty large area to be pretty flat. That's way better than that press over there is. It's a prime place to put a jack, and it doesn't belong there. See, now you can see how flat it is right there with that plate. Nice and flat. And now it's flat all the way across like that. And I would guess that's how it's made. Now that also bends the frame out slightly, because this obviously comes down and gets longer, wider, so that straightens the frame also. So I think that's the correct thing to do. I think that was bent. Whenever you jack up a bike, you should always have a big piece of wood that goes from one side to the other. These are not jack points. Alright, so that should get the transmission off of the thing, and that would help stop if that's any kind of a vibration that you think would happen when there's unknown places that are shaking and rattling and rolling that you don't know about. Okay, so what else can we beat on with a hammer before we get to work here? Well, I need some shocks. Okay, let me go find some shocks. Alright, we'll be right back.